stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. Back at the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'll stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'll stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream.
A lot of people look at us as robots who are just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love, all of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former intern's tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Just relaying it to you from the mountain compound with my co-host Maoma.
Yeah.
What's up with that bingo shit? Yeah, exactly. Who day? Hey, who you saying nice shirt to there, Heath? Which one you got a nice shirt on? You talking? I miss something sparked. Oh, what's that one on? What was that? Who are you saying that nice shirt to? Are you saying it to Mom or are you saying it to me?
Heath. Wear my shirt.
Heath is understandable. He is also one of the faculty members of the narcissistic functional veterans of excellence from the narcissist. What was it? If you guys don't know Heath, he was like reigning champion on trivia night on just a lot of stuff. I was like, damn, dude, you like freaking looking at my notes. But anyways, welcome to the Monday edition on WTF Nation Radio. Of course, brought to you by U.S. Army WTF Moments. So what's up with the freaking over the weekend? Holy God. Okay, first off.
Okay.
I'm gonna break some secrets here and this is gonna be kind of crazy. We've
juicy?
Now what, it's not really it's not like a secret, but just something that, we always talk to other podcasters just to invite each other on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, a well-known podcaster that you might know. We said, hey, we want to come on your show, and they're like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that podcaster, Joe Rogan, got man,
he's been on fucking fire.
He's been, well, not only that, but everyone's like going nuts because of the Spotify thing, right? And a recently viewed video and compiled video by another group. Put a bunch of compilation of sound bites of him dropping the N-bomb, right? Saying the N-word left and right in the context.
And he's apologized for it, and he's like trying to take care of it.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It depends on who you say it to or not say it to, and depends what part of a group you are in to where the apology is good. It seems like for some people, if you drop an apology on Twitter or Instagram, it's okay. But if it's somebody else, drag him, drag her, blah blah blah, right? So anyways, it was kind of like thinking, oh, okay, yeah, okay. And he even said himself, like you said, Joe Rogan did say, hey, I screwed up. I screwed up. He even said it sounds fucked up even to me, right? So he apologized for that, and then now it's almost like a lot of uncovering is starting to happen with other people who were throwing shit on him. Even Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had some stuff going on and saying he was educated about what was happening or blah blah blah, and then come to find out that it was uncovered that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had some stuff said about the trans community. And then another writer who was talking about Joe Rogan has got a whole plethora of books that have the M-bombs all over it. And I'm thinking, dude, I think now we're so like canceling each other. Everyone's canceling now. Everything's canceling to canceling to canceling to canceling. Anybody that posts something on social media now, bro. Yeah, exactly that. And then we're just going to talk about Ben and Jerry's being upset too.
Oh my God. Just stick to ice cream.
No.
But Grader's is better. So, anyways.
See, that's another thing too. It's like I don't give a fuck about. I mean, if it's good ice cream, it's good ice cream. I'm gonna.
I'll just say, like Ben and Jerry's, they have like these cookie dough bites that are in the frozen section. I could finish off a whole fucking bag. It's like 10,000 calories.
Or the freaking.
But they're awesome.
Or the scone. What is it? That chocolate scone? Oh, Ben and Jerry. Okay, look. Now everyone's gonna jump on this. You know, you hate Ben and Jerry's, and you hate, what the hell is that? Did you see that right there in the chat? I love you, my wife, Brittany, Jeans, Spear, Ganea, Nikolai, Ion Nut, your husband. Wow.
Aww.
Well, thank you, I guess. I don't. Man. See, someone's dropping some stuff over here. Let me fix that right now. Hang on.
Not today, Nigeria.
Not today, ISIS. See ya. Whatever link you dropped in there is not seen to the audience.
You can fuck the left off with that.
So, yeah, really. So all this back and forth. Now everyone's canceling each other now. So now people are like, now The Rock's got stuff that people are digging up. And then this one writer, this author, has got other things that people are digging up. It's almost like now everyone's just digging up shit. It's almost like it's gotten to the point where we just need to fight. We just need to throw fucking hands. That's what we need to do.
I mean, yes, but here's the thing. Like, everybody has a past. We've all fucked up. We've all done something. We've all said something wrong.
Well, I mean, there was the Young Turks. There's video of them dropping in bombs. I mean, everyone's like, it's this World War cancellation, this cancellation World War that's happening with everybody is freaking hilarious because...
I mean, the irony behind it is just it.
Well, if you look at this...
I just read the comments, sorry.
What's that? What's going on in the comments?
just...
Holy shit, dude. The comments are going... there you go. We're hiding some comments in here in the chats right now because there's some shady stuff. Don't be clicking on no links, because
I mean, if you do, you're a dumbass anyways. I'm just gonna put it out there. So
yeah. Hey, what's up, Bailey? Yeah. I mean, everyone's. Oh, I see. Everyone's in the freaking. Yeah, look. Everyone's Heath. Everyone's in the comments just off. I love this. Yeah, keep it up.
I mean, like we have the. There's my buddy here, Jason. He's part of Sit Rep Foundation here in Cincinnati, so he's hanging out with us. I'm trying to get him on the show.
Well, I mean...
sorry.
Well, get him on the show. That's fine. But, okay, so let's go back to this back and forth canceling of each other. So you have everyone trying to cancel Joe Rogan. Then you have everyone who is trying to cancel them we're pulling up receipts. We're not pulling up receipts. I was telling somebody that motherfuckers are pulling out CVS receipts of other people trying to cancel Joe. You know what I mean?
But do they get the $5 off once you hit like the $100
right? Exactly.
mark?
Well, depending on how long the receipt is. I mean, if it's like a half a mile long, then maybe.
That was your toilet paper,
exactly. Yeah, exactly that. Bill's got a good point. Bill Breeden says that we're holding people's past to today's standards, which change every minute, which whatever drama you decide to have.
Exactly.
I'm so glad I'm Gen X. I'm so glad that I didn't. I'm so glad that Facebook or anything else was dropping, shit like that. And I mean, look, you're all canceling each other out. I could kind of, like C.T. Fletcher said when we were interviewing him, I will not tolerate the pussification of this nation, WTF nation. Mm-hmm. So exactly that. Cancel. We're talking about what's the reason why everyone had the ass with what's his name anyways, with Joe Rogan? Because they said he was providing COVID misinformation.
And it all started with what's his nuts. I didn't even know he was still alive, first of all. And then several no-name people we either never heard of or fucking forgot about, and we're joining this, and we're just like, what?
Yeah. Well, see, so looking back at some of the stuff, we have to be objective. I mean, some of the way WTF Nation Radio is set up like the Joe Rogan podcast. It's set up like that, long form interviews, shooting the shit. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna get some of the sound bites that we. Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say, William. I'm surprised no one has compiled a bunch of words together from one of our shows and said, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? That oh, you guys are canceled. You guys are canceled, dude. I'm just freaking. Why are y'all talking about? Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Exactly. So that's what it's come to now. Everyone's gotten so canceled. And what blows me away is that the biggest form and platform. Here's where I think American society needs to needs to just laugh. Get a Twitter account, okay? Just get a fucking Twitter account, and you will see where all this drama is coming from. There are individuals that are out there that live on fucking Twitter like crack and think that is A, society, B, the army, C, government, D, the press.
Twitter, it's something else.
It is freaking, oh my God. Oh,
that's all you guys.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, it's a lot. Well, I mean, it's not like I said, we you know, the WTF moments. Hey, HQ said, hey, you know, everyone, you know, get, you know, I since you're out there doing shit, you need to be out there and get a Twitter account. Okay, cool. Everyone, what? You're all really showing your small dick energy. Calm down, kids. What is going on? What am I reading this stuff? What's going on? Hey, what? Spanky, report. What's going on? My Sarnt's in there fucking policing up the comments. What the hell's the candle culture? This candle culture? What's a candle culture? Is that the?
I mean, it's where, you know.
Or are you saying cancel culture?
Scented candles. You can get a Yankee candle in Bath and Body Works, and you know that's the candle culture.
The candle culture. I don't like this candle because it smells like ass. Did you know?
Well, a lot of them do.
We know Gwyneth Paltrow.
So much fucking oil in them.
You know, Gwyneth Paltrow has one that smells like.
Yeah, her badge.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. You saying it's okay. If I was saying it, I'd be labeled a misogynist, a racist, and what else? Because of that, I can't. You know, it's almost like one group can't comment about another group and calling each other out. It's hit critical mass. Exactly. It is hit so critical mass. It's hilarious to watch. It is to the point to where individuals in the military make a comment. Just anybody else makes a comment on Twitter or makes a comment on Facebook or social media. I just say on social media. It just doesn't have to be Twitter. But somebody in the military makes a comment, and it's scrutinized like crazy. However, other comments, other indiscretions on social media seems a little bit too obvious. It's like, dude, shut up. No, why aren't you slamming in that? Why aren't you busting that? It goes back and forth. It's hilarious, man. Now, that whole thing with Joe Rogan. Spotify has removed, I think almost, so far the count is about over 100 of some of his podcasts that he has had on there that obviously hurt some fifis, right? It's like people are hurting, right? And has apologized. There's both sides of the aisle, you know, slamming him and all that stuff. Exactly. South Park, it does make the best fun of how ridiculous we become. And what's funny is that South Park literally just
nobody really goes after South Park.
No, that's what I'm saying though. South Park, what happens with South Park is they're not satire. It's not even satire. All they're doing is just watching current events and injecting some humor, and you're like, holy shit, it's true. Fucking A, it's true. So Spotify removed some podcasts, and then they said this is not values and blah, 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 right? So this is not our values, and this is nothing. So now we went from being just a platform, a distribution platform, to now people are saying that it's not censorship. It is censorship. I will say this right off the bat, that freaking what Spotify has done. First off, you paid $100 million to Joe Rogan for a little bit. You're going to end up, you know,
you're going to eat that contract. Like, people think that Spotify could just fucking cancel Joe Rogan.
Right, and they just paid it. So then Rumble even said, hey, Joe Rogan, we'll give you 100 million reasons why you should leave Spotify and come with us. Bro, could you imagine? Could you imagine Could you imagine WTF Nation? If WTF Nation Radio said, "Hey, we'll give you $100 million if you really want to shit talk it, and we'll just pay you $100 million, and you know, we'll shoot you guys can say what the hell you want without getting zucked or Facebooked or whatever, bro."
Dude.
Spotify, Rumble. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We could go back to some of our original shit.
Some of the original shit. I look back at some. Well, actually, I have been zucked from some of the original shit. You know what I mean? Some of the original shit that we've had, Facebook will come across, and me and you, Flash and Spanky get the angry emails from Facebook about what we posted. Well, what was taken off. We that's what I'm saying. A lot of things that we have now from back in the day have been taken off. Facebook says, nah, you can't have that on there. So
but then I kind of argue with Facebook and I fucking win. So.
Well, not all the time, but some of the older shit, no. But then again, when you look at some of the things that we've talked about, were they really that bad? Were they really that bad enough to be canceled is what I'm saying. Hey, look, if you don't freaking like WTF Nation Radio and you don't like U.S. Army WTF moments on any platform, unfollow us.
Scroll the fuck on.
Yeah, unfollow us. I can't believe that this, and this. And you have some of the, I kind of noticed that most of the officer dumb. Wait, did I say that right? Was that ultimate in irony? Was that an oxymoron? Was that an old dad joke?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just kind of saying. We're not here for you. We're here for them, the troops, the Joes, the smoke pit. We're not here for colonels and CSMs and generals and stuff like that. I mean, you could come on the show and shoot the shit with us on Sergeant's Time or the Monday edition, which we've had.
But here's the thing: like, if you fuck up, we don't care who you are. We will call you out on it.
I think we've done that a while.
Point blank. Huh?
Well, I think that we've done that for a while. You know what I mean? We've done that a lot.
Yeah, we have been.
But what's
and
really
you might get a bumper sticker.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, or maybe a shirt once we get the shop set up again. But what's funny is that when all of a sudden now it's like everyone's getting involved in stuff that I guess the veteran equivalent would be almost like a pack clerk or a supply person getting involved in what tactics for armor, artillery, and infantry and SOF is like. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just like, oh God, whatever, man. But when you have Ben and Jerry talking about Russia and Ukraine and talking about war and give peace a chance and also the shit, I'm like...
So here's the irony thing about that whole fucking comment with them on Twitter. We all know they probably voted Joe into office. And they should know that, like, with that administration, they're still part of, the prior administrations with Obama and fucking Clinton and X, Y, and Z. And here they're like, well, we should do peace. Like, they expected peace out of the Biden administration. Like, are y'all that fucking dumb?
No, Spanky made a comment in the shop earlier. And she was saying that squares on how long it takes for a vet bro company to start up a vet bro pew 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 ice cream company. Like, Black Rifle.
We're doing it. That's what we're doing. We're claiming it right now.
Black Rifle ice cream? Oh, wait. WTF Nation ice cream? We're going to make our own ice cream? Line of ice cream?
Ice cream, you scream. We all scream here at WTF
Nation
Radio.
Dude. Let's do our own ice cream. Yeah. And why is everyone surprised? Spanky said, why is everyone surprised that Vermont hippies that make, superior ice cream are anti-war? Oh, that's a toss-up between Ben & Jerry's and Haagen-Dazs. I'm just going to tell you right now. None of them have plugged this, by the way.
You like ice when you come to visit. You need to try Graders.
Graders.
Yes, Graders.
Yeah, exactly that, man. Everyone's like now going ice cream. Oof. WTF Nation ice cream. I think it would be funny as hell. Now everyone's everyone's chiming off right now. Start a GoFundMe. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned about GoFundMe.
What about it?
So GoFundMe, this has to do with the Ottawa truckers, all those truckers that are showing up.
Mm-hmm. Which is hilarious.
They're sitting there honking horns and getting all mad and people getting upset because they're just like, whatever. Because obviously there's some vaccination mandates that they're not happy about. Actually, they're just exercising their freedom of speech of what everyone's feeling about fucking vaccine mandates and lockdowns and all sorts of shit. Probably gonna get fucking dragged myself just for mentioning the comment because you can't say anything now without the typical head nod, head bob, and swallow when it comes to anything that has to do with when it comes to COVID.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just serious because it's just kind of funny now. It's like a lot of other things you can have discourse, but as soon as you say COVID, immediately everyone just jumps on your shit. Or I'm sorry, coof. Damn, I'm gonna get banned. Oh wait, what's wrong with the feed? What's wrong with the feed? So the guys, the truckers, are now what's happening? They're protesting. They're just basically blocking all the traffic, blocking all the main roads with their big rigs, to the point to where police are coming around and taking their fuel.
Like they're not going to use their fuel.
How the hell are they going to move if you take their fuel? That's what I'm saying.
No, but what's even funnier is they're trying to get like heavy, whatever. At this point.
Well, now the farmers have moved in and moved their tractors in as well.
Well, and not just that, like they want the truckers towed, and like every like towing companies.
The towing companies
like,
are saying no.
We're not doing it. Or if they don't, they're joining them.
Yeah, they're joining in. Everyone's like, shut up. So that going back and forth, I find it's freaking hilarious. Well, talking about GoFundMe. Now we do get a lot of requests for WTF Nation and U.S. Army WTF moments to post GoFundMe on individuals that are obviously having to go through some stuff. But right now, I'm gonna tell you what: if you're using GoFundMe, if you're using their method or their site for donations, let's check out what they did. So these Ottawa truckers got almost several $1 million.
Let me guess. GoFundMe was like cancel, reimburse.
Now it wasn't canceled, reimbursed. It was canceled, and we're going to distribute the money to people who we feel, to people who we feel it is going to go to. Now, of course, they retracted that statement or retracted that comment, and then they said that, no, it's going to go back. It's going to be immediate refund. Oh, exactly that. I was about to say, thanks, Cos. Almost $10 million. $10 million. Dara.
But
wait,
I mean,
can we say Dara without getting
other
canceled?
Things you could use besides GoFundMe.
No, but then again, that's what I'm saying. Anything that has to do with the mandates. Now, CNN is now saying their behavior is seditious. So now, anything that you do, anything that's a protest, I kind of think it's funny how some things CNN considers seditious and other things not seditious. We could go back and forth about, exactly that, Branko. And I was about to say, the Canadian president took off. He's like, see you. Started calling
kind of like our president when the 13 in Afghanistan was nowhere to be found.
Oh yeah, don't even start about that. That shit gets me.
I know.
That shit gets me pissed off. That's gonna be a Sergeant's Time show because I guess right now there's an investigation that's completed about the bombing in Abbey Gate, the evacuation of the Hamid Karzai Airport, and turned out there's nobody responsible for that. I could have seen that coming.
Yeah, well, just tune in Thursday.
Yeah, just tune in Thursday. So anyways, so GoFundMe takes this money and says immediately to everybody, hey, we're going to take this money and we're going to give it to different charities. Could you imagine? I mean, this is like straight up to even say that. This is what pisses me off about social media. It's like if social media is so responsible or so is culpable in a lot of things, then why is it on other items it is and it isn't? You say anything about the coof, everyone drags the hell out of you on social media. Somebody makes some bullshit comment, everyone, oh man, whatever. But other individuals get like a free pass to say some crazy whacked out shit. Complete lies sometimes. I just want to listen to an MP3 player now or play Xbox or something like that. I just laugh how people just get like, oh, well, you just can't say that because.
Speaking of Xbox and our favorite game, Grand Theft Auto, they're finally coming out with a new one.
Oh my God, are you doing? It's like pop culture warrior shit right now. Hang on, that's like, I'm sorry. You're right.
I know.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just excited. You said Xbox.
I know. I said Xbox. I know because we were okay back in the day. WTF Nation used to have a group of admins and fans and WTF Nation radio staff, and we'd all play when Xbox 5. It seems like it's all the way fucking the same as Rockstar, but Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and we all played together. We used
that and Rainbow Six.
Yes. So, change your name to Whoopi Goldberg, and you can say whatever you want. Damn.
No.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Ooh, that's hot. It's hot. We do need to get back to doing GTA again. That was fun. When GTA first kicked out, I was just telling Pitt that, communism, terrorism, Rockstar, that's the long game. It's like they've been working on this freaking game, this GTA 6. Grand thought, yeah. Oh, I've been playing right now the Division 2. I'm doing the skyscraper, the summit skyscraper, and I'm on the 100th floor right now, and I got to finish that level.
Okay, I would join y'all, but my kids, God love them. However, they put the Xbox in my swagger wagon, and they put a cooler on top of the Xbox. They did. The cooler leaked on the Xbox.
Holy shit! And there was not. Was there? Wait, hang on. Was that any mass punishment with your children's? I mean, those are sensitive
No,
items.
I was just like, well, fuck. I just drank.
Yeah, there's a game. There's the level on there, the summit, where you have to clear the skyscraper. The name of the skyscraper is it's the summit, and it's 100 floors. And you have to, it takes a long time for you to get there. I'm finally at the 100th floor now, and I haven't finished it yet. I think you got to do the co-op. Co-op. So you put it in a bag of rice.
No,
so the children's were not locked outside or anything like that. You didn't do anything to the children's.
No, I was just like, fuck it, like whatever. Cause it's just like one of those things. You're just like, what the fuck, like.
Exactly that. Joey says, "I'd have whooped him. I'd have been like, we say that.
Like,
see, we're gonna get canceled.
Shit happens, and as a parent, you're just like,
we're gonna get canceled just by suggesting whooping some ass. People are gonna be like, oh, I can't. But you hear what WTF Nation said? Oh my god! Yeah. So we're gonna get I'm gonna get sound bites. All my sound bites are gonna get all chopped up and edited to say that it's okay to beat your kids.
And send to CPS.
And send it to CPS, exactly. And then they'll be like, I said that, and he said that he was gonna beat some ass because of an Xbox. See, he's so mean. I'm like, wow, dude, shit. So, anyways, yeah. So that thank you for that breaking Rockstar news. Rockstar Games. Grand Theft Auto 6. Everyone's talking about beating hookers and shit.
Okay.
I do the side missions and shit, man. Come on. Now, the hookers are part of the game and side mission stuff, but... but anyways. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, whatever. So let's go back to this GoFundMe thing. So if you donated to the Ottawa...
We're just like...
because it's like it pisses me off. It's like you give money to GoFundMe, and GoFundMe is one of the largest... or financial donation organizations that will have you donate some shit, and a lot of veterans use that. A lot of charities use that, and for them to say, "Hey, we don't like what's happening in Canada, so we're going to go ahead and just get all your donations, all the millions, almost 10 million, like Con said." Damn, dude. Are you for real? Are you really going to go fraud me? Exactly, Steven. The GoFundMe account. I don't even know. I was like, so what's the interest on 10 million per day exactly, man? God. So the Ottawa truckers and all this stuff that's happening, man. I just kind of think that it got to the point where GoFundMe got involved in it. See, there you go with the canceling and stuff. Why does it have to be canceled?
I'm just laughing at these comments.
I know the comments are fucking hilarious. I'm like literally distracted. I'm just like looking at this. I wonder if GoFundMe can reimburse us for the equipment that Biden left in Afghanistan. No. That's spicy. That's a spicy meatball. Man. I like those comments, man. You got to get the cheat code so you can run around and beat people with a glowing dildo. Wow, what cheat code is that?
Whoa.
Is that a GTA one, or you should have downloaded the right game? I was like, holy shit, you shouldn't download a movie or something like that? Ooh, loaded.
Yeah. It sounds like they downloaded like Pornhub.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I bet.
Anyways,
so GoFundMe also charges taxes and stuff too. So just real quick, don't be asking us to use GoFundMe's, because we're not going to use GoFundMe ever. I mean, unless GoFundMe has, how about this? Unless GoFundMe apologizes, how about that? Seems like to be the new thing now. Everyone really fucks up, and you can apologize. You can apologize to get it over. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of social media faux pas that are happening with senior military leaders and military leaders. Some people get away with an apology, some don't.
Some don't.
So I'm just kind of like, yeah, what's the standard here? Our social media, Army social media policy is trash anyways, dude. It's a fucking joke. I've seen people like pull rank on fucking social media, but that same individual gets the ass.
I mean, that's really funny when that happens. You're just, everybody's like throwing the rank out there. I'm just like going back and forth, like, and just drinking the tea and eating my popcorn.
I just want to read some of their tweets. Like, okay, hang on, this captain or this lieutenant or this major said something on social media. And I want to walk over to like I want to go where they work. Mm-hmm. And then I want to sit there and read their tweets. Hey, sir, general, this is what that captain or major said. Blah, 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 blah. Didn't you say that? Now, isn't that what you wanted to say? So it's kind of funny. It's like everyone talking about the keyboard warrior stuff. You know, like Mike Tyson. I'm so comfortable with it until they get punched in the face, you know. David Douglas says that I, as a Canadian, can say it's true here that they're censoring everything. Really? Wow. So wait a minute. So give us some deets. Give us some of that. We'll repeat what's happening.
Should David call in?
We should have David call in, man.
But I mean, if he's in Canada, that's probably.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. It's probably a hefty penny.
Skype.
He can. I mean, can he? Was it country code or something like that?
What? No, like,
is it the same thing? I've never been to Canada before, so I don't know.
Well, they might sense.
I gotta say it.
Hey, David, check your PMs in your fucking like Facebook purgatory box.
Yeah, exactly. Did you? Yeah, we're gonna talk about Phantom Justice on Thursday. There was some juicy stuff in there. I can't wait to talk about that. That's gonna be awesome. It's okay if you don't want to call us. That's cool, man. Because I know phones and stuff like that and all that shit. It's up to you. But some of those things that I see that is freaking hilarious is the fact that you're right. They are censoring everything. Cost says it's just a regular call. It's just a regular call. So there you go. A take off. A call us, hoser. Wait, am I doing all the Canada things right? Is that how you? A take off. A big bottle of syrup. A.
But they have letter kitty up there. Just saying.
Yeah. Well. Anywho. Okay, then go ahead and call the number then. And see what happens. Well, hopefully we won't screw it up. How about that? Because I'm fairly old on tech and I don't know anything about tech. So.
You know more than I do.
Let's see. Let's look over to the Skype machine and see what we got going on here with the. You gonna call or what? 415-889-8367. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. She's gonna call? I guess she's not calling. I guess all right. I'm not your buddy, pal. Hey, guy. I'm not your buddy, bye, guy. Pal. How's the boot? Okay, I'll call in 20 seconds. All right, go. Cool. I want to hear what's going on with this stuff. I'm going to ask you some real questions. So I'll call you Dave the Canadian. How about that? So we can get the deets. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Let me see if we got this kid coming in here. Is this him right here on the phone? Or is he even calling in? Or is he? It's a prank dial, man. What's up with that? Who's prank dialing? Knock it off. I'm trying to get freaking Dave the Lumberjack. Here we go. Whoa, WTF Nation Radio, are you on the air?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, take off, eh? Is this Dave the Canadian?
This is Dave, eh?
What's going on, dude? Talk to us.
Not much. Calling from Ontario here. Yeah, I just wanted to say that all our major media organizations are painting the truckers in a bad light here. The Gofundme, the Gofraudme saga is definitely noted here. Raised so much money for these guys, and then for them to take it away or freeze it is so not cool.
So did the prime minister say anything about him freaking about everyone being terrorists or something like that? Is he openly said that to everybody in Canada? That is.
He didn't say that, but he said that the city is under siege. The Ottawa mayor declared a state of emergency, so he requested more resources from the federal and provincial government, requesting, around 2,000 extra officers to deal with the truckers that have, protested downtown. So it's going to get real interesting here in the next week.
Do you think? Do you think the military is? You think the military is going to get involved?
I don't think so. We don't really have like a National Guard like you guys have.
Right.
We just have lots of police officers. Like we have, I think Ottawa's got to the tune of like 5 different agencies. So it's got like the provincial police, the RCMP, the legislative, like the federal legislative police, the Ottawa police, and then some of the police on the Quebec side. It's going to be interesting. And Ottawa, I want everyone here knowing, like, Ottawa isn't the only city where, like, these protests are occurring. There's a blockade that happened in Alberta where truckers and farmers blocked the crossing between Montana and Alberta. There was protests in Regina, Winnipeg, Toronto this weekend. Like, it's happening all over the country.
Okay, so it's not
the news
so
isn't covering it very good.
I was about to say, so it's not isolated to one city then.
Like
No,
they're making it
it's
sound like it is.
Yeah, they're making it sound like it is.
It's happening everywhere in the country.
Right now, under Canadian law, can the military get involved?
Only if the provincial government asks the federal government for help.
Gotcha.
So if, like in Ottawa,
right,
it's not a federal issue, it's a provincial issue right now. But the Ottawa mayor just declared a state of emergency, so asked for help. So it's unknown. So just probably the next couple of days, there's going to be a decisive action that's going to happen.
Damn. So where are you? So you're in Ontario. So is it pretty big in Ontario right now, or is it pretty quiet?
I live out in the middle of nowhere, but I work in Toronto. So when that convoy rolled through, I saw them on the highway, and like the bridges getting occupied by people and like waving flags, and it was a sight. But
so
like it's happening everywhere, even small towns,
right,
are like rallying.
So there's also reports that the police are stealing fuel from the truck drivers.
Yeah, they didn't steal it. They used like some emergency laws to go and confiscate it.
Damn.
They brought the fire department in, and I guess it was like a bylaw, like you can't have so much fuel stored in a public place, type of thing.
So they were using a freaking loophole to take fuel from people for that reason.
How is it any different that like everybody was sitting there in traffic with that amount of fuel?
Yeah, that's one of those. It's just kind of like, hell, damn. So you say there's something that's probably going to happen. Like, I mean, I know since they're censoring everything, obviously, what's going to probably happen is they're probably going to start monitoring phone calls and shit too, right? Have they already started, like you said, picking up people? Because CNN was talking about it being this is being seditious now. Did you guys hear about that? What CNN said as well?
Not to my knowledge. What I imagine is going to happen is the police are going to go, with their riot gear and go truck to truck and say move, or like we will arrest you and move your vehicle. Like it's going to be divide and conquer strategy from what I'm hearing.
So where's the prime minister at? Where is he anywhere?
Oh man.
Is your government does your government get pissed off? Like, you know how in the States, we say something about our president. We say, hey, our government's trash or something like that. Do you guys get to say that? Do you guys get in trouble if you say your government's trash?
No, we're allowed to say it. No one really bugs us about that. But,
yeah. Sorry about the sound, guys. We're just messing with the sound. I asked the question of how the government here we could shit talk our government. Does his government get the ass when you shit talk them?
Yeah, we can shit talk them. It's no problem.
And nobody gets mad. It's not like Britain, how they want to hem you up and start doing fines or something like that.
No, it's not. It's not to that point yet. But like everything is kind of like very politically correct here, where it's just like a lot of people will gang up on you if you say something that they don't agree with, and it's like if it's not PC or like it's. So yeah, like it's pretty annoying here. Like pretty much like the pussification is like happening.
Damn. Well, there you go. This is intense. Well, hey, man, thanks for calling. And that's a good question. So Canada's still under England? Could the Queen step in?
Maybe she does. Just throw the tea in the harbor.
Yeah.
Tea party.
Yeah.
You know what? Like technically, we still are part of the British Commonwealth, but we call our own shots.
Right. So can you? So then can you shit talk the Queen about this then, or is that just like too far, or is that even necessary?
She doesn't really get involved, and like our military is like you swear allegiance to the Queen when you join. So
wow. Woo!
Yeah, it's very.
Woo, buddy.
It's symbolic.
Yeah, indeed.
It's symbolic, but
man.
But
holy. Now, okay. Somebody asked that there was a town named Vagina, or is it Regina?
What?
Regina.
Okay, see, guys, I know you guys in the comments. The guys in the comments were like distracted me, going, "There's a town named Vagina." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I had to ask the question. So
yeah, I would have visited that town.
I would have been really.
Out of it, yeah. Oh, you'd go to the visit to the town of Vagina. In this, is it near Pound Town? Is that where that?
Close to Dickinsville.
It's close to Dickinsville, exactly that. Next to Biche, a bitch, or whatever it's called. So there is a city called Regina. This is okay. Okay, there you go. You bunch of pervs. How about that? There you go. There, he just clarified.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, so do you want to give us an update next Monday then, and let us know what's going on? You can give us a call anytime and shit, and
for sure.
Yeah. We'll just call it Dave the Canadian freaking lumberjack update or some shit like that. I don't know, because a lot of Americans have an opinion or what a Canadian is like. You know what I mean? Unless it's Super Troopers or or something like that.
Letterkenny.
Yeah, Letterkenny, exactly.
Yeah. You know what? We're a lot like you guys. We're hardworking and we love our country just like you guys.
Right.
And
I understand, man.
We we love you guys. Actually, like, you know what? I love Americans. So, like,
Aw.
I consider America like our closest ally.
Oh, we love you too, Dave. I mean, this is awesome, bro. I appreciate you giving us a buzz. Man, I tell you what, yeah, if you want to give us a call next Monday and give us a Canadian update, a snow Mexican report, you're more we're more than happy. What? If you want to give us a call and give us an update, man, we appreciate it, bro. Because I'm telling you, man, it's for us. A lot of it's kind of like we're watching it from the state's point of view, and the way that the protests are happening there, it's different from what we've seen the protests happening here. But they're called riots over here. Does that make sense?
Really, they're calling it riots there.
No. What I'm saying, though, is that your version, what you call, if your type of protesting was here in the States, they'd be calling them riots, depending on what party or what slant or political slant you want to look at. Like right now, like I said, you had CNN saying that the activities in Ottawa is already seditious already. So it's kind of like, oh, damn, dude. But, yeah, much love, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, from D-Day to now, this is awesome. So, please give us another update next same bat time, same bat channel, same time. You know what I mean? 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then give us we'll get the Dave the Canadian update.
No problem. I'll try and get some primary videos illustrating, and I can send it to you guys.
Oh,
hey David,
wow.
Let me send you like my email on your Facebook, and you can send it there.
All right.
All right.
Cool. All right, so hey, matter of fact, Dave, stay on the line right quick. We're gonna go on a break right quick. So, you guys, we'll be right back. Everyone, get some shots and take a leak. Smoke if you got them, or smoke right now. We don't care. We'll be right back.
All
right, hang on, David. Hang on.
I actually have to go.
Oh, you have to go? All right, brother. Well, hey, man. All right, we'll talk. We'll talk again. We'll chat with you on email.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a break right now, and we'll be right back.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Nothing feels the same. Let it all be
and the sirens are going off. Another rocket attack. I've got my boots and got my ammo in my 50-pound sack. Boys headed to war in this world unknown. The only peace of mind I've got are these letters from home. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here in Kandahar. Came back. When we close our eyes at night, we hear a rocket attack. I've tried to talk and tell you about it, but it ain't the same. These thoughts that run through my head, well, they can't be tamed. Another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think another day has come and gone. Another night I'm all alone. I didn't think I'd be this far out here. We ain't far from Kandahar.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Keep trying. As soon as we got word to all the snow Mexicans up north, now we're getting a bunch of Canadian phone calls. I think it's freaking hilarious. Thank you. Appreciate you guys from up north, giving us a buzz and all this other stuff. What was I going to say? What were we going to talk about? Oh, yeah.
Our friends over there in Ukraine.
Yeah, Ivan.
Or Russia or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Man. So right now there's almost a couple 100,000 troops now freaking surrounding Ukraine. Now there's an outbreak of the Rona. So now all these guys are getting... Yeah, so maybe if we just give them maybe if we give them the Koof spray, they'll leave us alone, or they'll leave Ukraine alone. Currently right now, we've deployed elements of the 82nd Airborne Division and 18th Airborne Corps to Poland. Are we going to war with Russia? Man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But here's the thing, every time, Ukraine and Russia, to me, from my whole aspect as a mother, it's like a cycle, Ukraine, Russia, then you got, North Korea, South Korea, and everything that's going on. It's just get some fucking boxing gloves, duke it out. Y'all on your own, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Becky says I was going to say execute Order 66. The time has come. Execute Order 66. I don't know, man. I think Ivan will be too messed up. We're getting I'm getting some videos, or I'm watching videos. I'm trying to verify if it is from Ivan's version of, Russian Army WTF Momentskis. whatever, however they say it, or however they would say it. I'm sure. Careful. I'm sure it's Facebook. I know, dude. Facebook might support this. I know Facebook right now is dealing with a massive blow right now with a bunch of people unfollowing and leaving because of all the meta stuff like that.
Yeah, because, how much did they lose in stock? A lot.
Yeah, a couple $100 billion or something like that. I'm not into the stonks, but I do know that they did lose a lot of loot, and so
yes, they did.
I don't know, everyone's unfollowing, freaking Facebook, or getting off Facebook.
Do you blame them though?
I don't know. Hang on, let's see. Oh, we got a caller. Hang on, who's this? Let's see. And
Hi. Do you guys have any toilet paper?
Yeah, I went to Sam's yesterday.
Yes. We want some
toilet paper. I need some right now.
I want some toilet paper right now. How about you give me some toilet paper?
Well, I'm just asking you to bring some over.
I'll bring some where you live. We'll send a grid. We'll be there.
Wait, this isn't Ronnie?
That's great.
This
would have been better, when we had our shows at the beginning of the fucking pandemic.
Oh, I know. It would have been a better gag. Individuals are using an anonymizer, because I saw that. I was like, oh, okay, that number sounds like it's it sounds like a state size. So it's like an anonymizing phone number. I see that now. So now you're gonna scare us and not getting this. It's bad enough that Ivan, I caught Ivan trying to hack into WTF Nation and all this other stuff too. So they try. So does West Taiwan. Because Taiwan is a country. China. Right now we're having the Olympics. Ooh, you know what?
That's my whole thing. I don't understand, with everything that's going on with that, why are the Olympics still happening?
As a matter of fact, that's a good matter of fact. Let me pull up. Let's see.
And I see everything on social media, well, so and so has COVID and they can't compete, and everybody's like, so what about what's going on with Taiwan and China?
In China, well, right now the Winter Olympics are happening in China, and I don't care about China. I care more about Taiwan. But there's an artist that did a graphic and got everybody all freaked out. This might zuck us, okay? What I'm about ready to post.
Hurry up.
So I mean, what time is it right now? Yeah, I think we can end. I think we can end the show in a good zuck.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time we got sucked.
I'm saying. Let me see. Okay, so
You just can't say BURN on a post.
Huh? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? Huh? What? Yeah, you can't say anything on a post without people getting mad. So there was this this artist that posted something about the Olympics, and man, it got China all wrapped around the axle. And you know me, when it comes to pissing off China, I don't care, or at least the Communist Party. Some pretty vitriol, and this is some good art, subtle art. That what they did is that they ended up having a like part of their posters or something like that they did. They adjusted the poster a little bit, and then here, let me see right here. Pew! And there we go. So this is an artist did this to troll China. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to look at the feed right quick to see if we're going to get zucked, because I know how long this is going to last. See if this is going to be if this is going to be. So if you look, this is savage, man. So if you look right here, here is the let's go over this each individual item here. You have the watchful eye of the government as a snowboarder, and then curling, of course. We have the Rona, we have the Rona virus, and then of course Taiwan. And look at this right here, man. This is some crazy ass. I know it's not Pooh Bear exactly. It is nice art. This one right here. This is I think the most craziest one. Well, not craziest one, but it's somebody holding a rifle to a Uyghur's head. Isn't that crazy, dude? The Uyghurs are freaking, the oppressed Muslim minority that are in China. They're being rounded up in camps. And then
hey, it's just the Olympics. We're all just gonna
we're all just gonna get along, right? And then of course the Tibetan monks getting checked. Let me get a better picture of this right here. I know Facebook, everyone's gonna go nuts. My DMs and why would you ever do that? Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. There we go. So there it is right there. So I just want to, yeah, exactly. It's not propaganda. It's counter propaganda. It is showing what the Chinese government is doing to everybody in China. So, you want to deny what's happening, then that's on you. But the Uyghurs, the Tibetan monks, Rona. Here, let me just, there we go. Let me put that up a little bit better. So that's the whole image right there. Exactly that. That's sad with the rifle one, right? That's brutal. So you can see the artist at the bottom here. I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for posting this, but I don't give a shit. If you look at the bottom, matter of fact, let me highlight the artist so you can go to the artist himself. And you can see Badiou Kao, Beijing 2022 art. So Uyghur. It's pronounced Uyghur. It's UG. Hang on, let me see this. There you go. Spelled Uyghurs. They're a Turkic ethnic group originating from the culturally affiliated with the general region of Central Asia. So those that are of the Islamic faith. So there you go. So I don't care, China. Whatever. You can get mad and get pissed off, but I think it's pretty messed up. What is that? What are you holding in your hand? What is it you got there?
It's my cat, Dick Face.
Excuse me?
Look at his face. He's got.
Oh my God! Why'd you
Yes.
look at that poor cat? Why don't you like bleach the rest of his face or something like that?
No, because then he won't be Dick Face.
Yeah, exactly. It's spelled you
Richard.
You no, not that. I'm talking about the Uyghur. It's UYGHURS. So I can't believe you got a cat that's got like a dick on its face like that.
Oh my God, I found him on Facebook. And the moment I saw this cat in his face, I was like, that's my cat.
Right, yeah, I was about to say. As soon as you saw the dick on his face, you said, I just had to get the cat.
That's my fucking cat. You know what's funny is I had him neutered at a clinic here. It was literally the Testicle Festival. That's what they called their special.
That's, oh my God, the testicle. Oh my, okay, anyways. Jesus. I know we went from a politically charged moment here to talking about cats. It's talking about cats with a dick face on it. The Delta Foxtrot, that's the cat's name. Can we say dick face without getting sucked? It's bad enough that we put. Are we still broadcasting? Because I'm not seeing any traffic on the.
I think we are.
I think we're still broadcasting.
Everybody loves Dick Face.
Everyone saw the dick face part, so I guess we must not been zucked.
No.
Okay, hang on. Let me see. Let me see. Hang on. I'm talking about the Uyghur. It's UY. Okay, there we go. So we're still on air. That's cool. That's what I'm talking about. So we didn't get zuck. I mean, probably gonna get some nasty grams for frickin'. Probably gonna get some Chinese frickin' wingdings thrown at the bottom of my frickin' emails and stuff like we got last time. We're getting some crazy. Now, because we're starting to grow the platform's getting a little bit bigger with WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and we still have like some of those craziest inbox. I mean, ever. And they get so pissed when we troll them back. One of them was, one of them was like, the Marine are a bunch of cowards. I'm like, well, actually, they eat crayons. They blocked me. They got mad and got offended because I was trolling them back. Another one is send Bobs and Vagines. And I'm thinking that's still freaking hilarious.
I mean, like, what is the show? Bob's Burgers? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so exactly. So I think everyone's liking Delta Foxtrot's face again. They want to see the.
Well, he kind of ran off. So next Monday you'll see him.
Yeah. So next Monday. But at any rate, what are we talking about? Oh yeah. So we got these guys. Hitting the inbox, and I mean, like going off, threatening everything. If you're ever in my country, we're gonna do this to you, and you're gonna do that to us, and we're gonna come to your country and do this. And I'm like.
Okay. We're just like, okay.
All right, cool.
We're waiting.
We were in your country, actually, but okay. We didn't see you. Next time, show up. Next, be freaking, dropping deets and stuff like that. Like that. The kind old lady that called us on the phone for toilet paper. Talking to Bronny.
No, speaking of, I wouldn't say old ladies. I don't want to go there. But anyway, so we do in our inbox, like we get people who've been scammed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I saw that one.
$30,000.
Yeah, man. So,
she wanted us to track that.
They want us to track the people down because we had some. Yeah, exactly. A lot of them Eastern European women. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what right now. If what was that one from Poland? Right? She was from Poland or Ukraine
I don't
or
know.
Czechoslovakia.
It was an officer from the Navy, and we're just like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. He's stationed on that ship. Don't you see the ship? Whoa, you're getting so mad, getting upset.
And she's like, well, I want this. Like, what do you want us to do? I was like,
it sucks, man, to see with some of our inbox stuff that we get. I'm just like, God. When the
at that point, I shut that shit down. I was like, do not send money to strangers.
Yeah, we usually give life advice too.
Oh yeah, we do.
Like, kind of hook up with a dude first before you start giving cash or something like that, face to face.
Yeah.
So.
Or dick to vag, or dick to dick, or vag to vag. I don't know.
Les says that we have a kind of ironic Kind of, wow, do you want me to say that? Kind of ironic, a pussy named Dickface. Oxymoron, you be the judge.
I mean, yeah, it's great.
So can we say that? Can we say that in the reference of a cat without somebody? See,
yes,
I guarantee it.
Is a pussy, and he's got.
I guarantee it right now. They're gonna try to cancel us. We're gonna have those social media individuals that are come out of the woodwork and start editing our shit together, and be like, Ice and Mom are talking about freaking, Dick Face's pussies, and not know the context. And the next thing you know, it's gonna be freaking, blown out of proportion, and then there we go. I'm serious. That's how it got. Like I said, it's brought to a critical mass now. Anything you say, I'm gonna take it back. Anything that you say that doesn't respond or isn't with the head nobbing, bobbing people that like to say yes, 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 they're the ones that get so pissed off about that comes out. It's just like if you don't, you can't have an opinion on shit.
Okay.
I mean, you can, but you just people are gonna be like, I get all upset. But haters gonna hate. Exactly that, Les. Haters gonna hate. So, anyways, we got some. You break out the lemon pledge.
Lemon pledge.
I'm sorry, that's Spanky's line.
I didn't realize she called it that.
Well, she says, God, man, I got a new phone, so it's like. It's like.
So house cleaning.
Yeah, house cleaning, or something like that. What we have? So we have this Thursday. This Thursday we have an awesome guest coming, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is I did not know about specific practices that happens when it comes to the case of sexual assault and sexual harassment, but this deals with sexual assault specifically. Mm-hmm. And Shayla Scholl is going to be coming on, and boy, does she have a story. To the point where I'm like, damn. I sat in one of her presentations, and
you're just like,
I'm
getting tears right now.
I'm getting pissed. I'm getting infuriating. I mean, it's just like, dude, but I would just,
yeah.
You're gonna have to hear a story when she comes on, and she's gonna shoot the shit with me. I'm just gonna say right now, this will possibly be a triggering event for some. If there's an issue that you feel uncomfortable listening to when it comes to this topic, but I really want you guys to listen in, because I think it's important. And I was unaware of some laws that when it comes to the National Guard, Army Reserve, and active duty, you're just kind of like, whoa. And so when she comes on, it's going to be pretty cool for the sergeant's time. Do we have does CQ have a guest tomorrow? Shit. No, he doesn't have a guest tomorrow.
No.
Kaz have a guest tomorrow? I mean, on Friday.
Tomorrow Friday? No, he does not.
He doesn't have one here. And then and then next week we have
yeah, we get beer, free beer.
Yeah, next week we get free beer. We're gonna be doing a beer tasting on Monday edition, since me and Spanky were drinking bourbon and stuff. Then then I think freaking, we're gonna be drinking beer. I can't wait.
I'm just reading,
What's that?
Reading comments.
Oh, you're reading all the comments. Oh, let's go Bengals and stuff like that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All the Bengals. Yeah, because the Super Bowl's happening. Hooday. Joe's not going to call, is he? I'm just saying he's not going to be.
No, okay, so can I kind of get emotional? Maybe. So next Monday, I'm all for the beer thing. It'll be like my last day with my tits. I'm just.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, everybody, do your cancer screenings, do your
There we go.
mammograms, do all that.
Agreed. Do your cancer screenings. Exactly that.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do.
Don't cry.
Don't cry, exactly. For me, it's only because for me, I'd rather have you. A lot of people don't realize when someone is undergoing treatment or doing something to prevent cancer or for breast cancer and whatever.
But you don't realize like it's been a roller coaster. Like,
oh, I know. I'm just saying that dudes if you got a wife or girlfriend going through this stuff, women if you got a husband or boyfriend going through some stuff, respect their appointments when it comes to cancer screening. Respect what they're going through because it is a rapid. It is exactly that. Save the tatas. It is one of those things that you have to support. An individual.
Like, not just say the tatas. Like, say the testes too. It's just
that's what I'm saying. And if you talk to a cancer survivor, believe it or not, individuals going through that, or anybody who has dealt with anybody going through cancer, the empathy part is the part that when I hear stories about individuals not supporting their spouses on it, that right there just infuriates me that. I would rather be inconvenienced with not talking to somebody or not, or whatever than having to miss a screening or something like that. To me, it's more important. You're never going to get that time back.
No, I'll say that I don't want to tear up right now, but like somebody that is very close, I'm just not going to like air it on here on the radio or social media. If she would have done her mammograms and all that, like it wouldn't be stage 4 right now.
No, I know. It sucks, man. I got friends in the chats, and I've walked with them in this processes and stuff, and it's really. I'm gonna tell you what, that support's got to be there, man. The support's got to be there. I know we're going to a serious topic, but it is.
I know.
There's no other way we can. There's no other way we can discuss it without being serious about it. You know what I mean?
Just. Yeah, do your screenings, assholes.
Yeah, exactly. Do your screenings. There's no shame in it. But
no.
So we're gonna have our beer drinking guests. We're gonna have some members. Okay, now you know that guy who shot Bin Laden, and the guy who killed that dude, the guy who killed Bin Laden. He's a representative for this beer company that we're going to be doing beer tasting
we get to drink his beer.
So we get to drink the beer that he's repping.
Right.
And so we're excited, because we're going to be drinking some beer and enjoying this. We're having it delivered to our domiciles.
You're right. I can't wait.
I can't wait. We'll sit here and drink some beer. I'm actually pretty pumped. It's pretty cool. Armed Forces beer, Armed Forces Brewing. Wait, what am I getting it all wrong? It's Armed Forces. It's Alan Beal. Because I get Beal and beer mixed up.
It's like
Alan. So it's Alan Beer from the Armed Forces Beal Company. No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. It's Alan Beal. Alan Beal, like Navy SEAL, but Beal. Wait a minute. He did that on purpose? Navy Beals. Anyways. His name is Alan Beal, and he's going to be coming on representing the Armed Forces Brewing Company, which is also repped by, the guy who killed Bin Laden. So there we go. I want him to come on because I know he's going to hey, don't you know who I am? No, I know. I want you to come on. He needs to come on too.
Yeah.
But I know.
I'll get up.
Yep, exactly. So he's going to be coming on next week as well. Yeah, we have a lot of close, not really close hold, but close scheduling guests that we really can't say are going to be here because they're usually about a week out when it comes to some of their scheduling time. So be patient. You'll see some stuff coming out, and yeah, exactly that, Bill. Allegedly, I don't know, mess one. He needs to come on and tell us. But anywho, make sure you check out all of our shows. You can download us on Google Play or Apple Podcasts. You're listening to us right now on YouTube, Twitch, 2 Facebook pages, and the Twitters.
Twatters.
Yeah, the Twatters. And then of course we have 14 other platforms that that just disseminate. Just all you gotta do is the Google eyes. WTF Nation Radio on the first 15 pages or whatever.
Us.
So you can download whatever. But aside from that, just make sure you tune into Pop Culture Warrior and Radar tomorrow at 2000 Eastern Standard Time. Then, of course, Sergeant's Time with myself and Spanky on Thursdays. And then Friday Night Freedom with the Pooks and Cause. It was kind of cool to hear him back again, back in the show, back from his Canadian visit. A little bit of an insight. But anyways, make sure you guys tune in. Again, you can download us again. Always, you can hit the inbox. We have been getting some artists that have been sending music. So, continue to send music. If you're an aspiring artist and you want your shit played, we'll be more than happy to freaking, listen in and check it out.
Go from there.
Yeah, we'll go from there. Like I said, you got to be good. Yeah, it's like the Masked Singer. This is like freaking American Idol season 1 type stuff. You know what I mean? If you sound like you're stepping on a duck while squeezing a cat, then you're not gonna we're not gonna play your music.
Like the rubber chicken video.
Yeah, the rubber chicken video that we have. But anyways, you can just hit our inbox at contact@WTFNationRadio.com. So that way you can get some of the radio stuff in, or if you know any veteran stuff like that. Again, if you don't, we get so much traffic in that inbox. If you get a response, that means, hey, we got it, we got to it, and we're good. If you don't get a response, don't get mad, don't get butthurt.
We're busy.
We're busy. So
we have day jobs.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, everyone else has got day jobs and stuff like that. So at any rate, make sure you tune in. And again, we totally appreciate you guys hanging out. Do you got anything? Mom? You take shots or
no,
shots? Shots. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. And again, thank you all for tuning in. And night. See you.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force. And now they say that they've discovered life up there on Mars, so let's blow it all to hell and then claim it for ours. We'll paint the moon red, white, and blue for no other reason than we wanted to. Oh, Jupiter, imagine what you could become. A stupid, pointless planet turned into a giant gun. And Russia, so sorry, have to burst your bubble. Be a good sport, now sit back, relax, and watch us through the Hubble as we celebrate the greatness of the United Planet of America. Space Force, Space Force. We'll saddle up our intergalactic horse and we'll ride into the sun. Yes, into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force. know to infinity and beyond, beyond. You'll hear all manly voices singing Space Force strong. The critics say sound doesn't travel in space, to which we reply sound will do as we say. Oh, Captain Kirk, your achievements, though notable and fine, as far as we're concerned, this is Deep Space Mine. And big fans, but Lord Vader, step away from the lightsaber. There can only be one, of course. Space Force. Ra-da-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, dum, 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 ra-da-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, dum, 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 dum. Space Force, Space Force. We'll saddle up our intergalactic horse and we'll ride into the sun, yes, into the sun, where we'll take the day by planting a flag right there at its source. Space Force. Space Force.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shot.
You get to see somebody who's never been...